that?
You going to dump in?
Oh, no.
I'll get parking.
Shoot, I didn't realize I hit the live button. We are officially at Winter Pool. Now, last week I was having so many problems getting off the ramp. The trailer would dip down into the water, and as I would back up, it would start raising out of the water. And this is what I was dealing with last week. I was dropping into that hole, but the boat wasn't into the water deep enough, so I would back up more and I'd raise up out of the hole. Like last time I had to, my bunks were in the air and I had to use my legs and shove the boat, rock it, and drop it off the bunks into the water. But that's not even an option now. Because, I mean, look, I'd have to back, shoot, 30 feet out into the lake, which I would never dare. This side's not much better. There's the rocks I was hitting. That's what mangled my license plate and broke my taillight last time, that pile of rocks. I knew there was something back there, but just didn't know what. Bra Wilson, what's up? We're trying to fish. You can't launch from here. Now I can see why I was having so much problems last week getting a boat. I'd back the boat down and I'd almost be deep enough in the water, and then the trailer started raising up out of the water into the air. I'm like, what the heck? But basically I'd back off into the ramp and it was almost deep enough, but not quite. And I'd back up some, and then that's the hump I was driving up. There's a couple other ramps I'm gonna go check out. There's this here. It's an option, but if I didn't have that problem with the trolling motor mounted so low, we could do it. But since I gotta sink the trailer for the trolling motor to clear the bow roller, I don't know. We're only gonna use that if we absolutely have to. I'm not too big backing down into the mud. There's 2 other ramps we can check out. But the other problem is too, these one ramp's in the cove, and the ice is pretty solid, you know. Like, look at this. Oh, that's not solid like I thought. Shoot. Well, we might be able to crash through. Let's go look at some other boat ramps. Tara in West Virginia. Rob Wilson, what's Wilson? Any other launch? Yeah, there's a few other sites. We're gonna go check them out now. See, I thought we was at last week when I had so much problems. I thought we was already at Winter Pool, but I guess not. But we are now. Yeah, I think I can. I do have my 4-wheel drive truck, so that's a plus. If I had my 1-wheel drive truck, we wouldn't even be thinking about trying to launch in that off to the side of the ramp. I think I could have made it work where I just was, but them 2 dudes that was there, they were like the only other people at the lake, and they're leaving. So if I got stuck, I'm truly stuck. But this other ramp's about 2 minutes up the road. But I don't even, it's in a cove. For all I know, that cove could be empty. Why is my, oh, you know something I learned today? If you leave your blinkers on, it starts dinging. I was on the highway pulling the boat and I hear, that dinging right there. I'm like, gosh, that's because my seatbelt. I'm like, man, what's wrong? I look down at my temp gauge expecting to see it hot, and all my gauges were fine. And I realized it was because my blinker was on. I've never even used this ramp, ever. I don't even know how to get to it. I've seen it, but I've never, oh shoot, that ramp's freaking, yeah, I can already tell right now we ain't using that one. Because that ramp that's the code for the ramp. Look at it. Drive over and look. Plus, it looks like they're doing construction on that ramp or something. All kind of bulldozers. I don't know. There's water. There's water, y'all. Caution, boat ramp may be slippery. Oh, shoot. Well, we ain't using that one. That's worse than the other one. Look at that. Now, see, it's almost looks like that bulldozer put them dang rocks there. Because there's water in the rest of the cove. Yeah, doesn't it look like that bulldozer put those rocks there? Like they blocked it off. We could have probably used this one if they didn't do that. Because it's deep out there. Shoot. If that rock wasn't there, if that big rock wasn't there, we could back down right here. But that rock is not going to allow it. But it's deep. Well, not deep, but it's better than the other place. But I think that bulldozer did this on purpose. So people, they had to. Look how it's piled. That ain't naturally going to happen. This rock bottom is so like, I mean, there's mud, but it's mainly rock. Like if they didn't have that post there for whatever reason, I would even back down right through there. But there's actually, I lied. There's 2 more ramps. There's 2 more ramps. There's some diamond plate. Any diamond plate? 2 more ramps. They built another one I forgot about. I've never seen caution boat ramp may be slippery signs. That's like the most common knowledge and sense I ever heard of. If you don't know boat ramp's slippery, I don't think you should be behind the wheel. We got PK in the house saying hi, Rod. Saying hi to Nightbot. The weather's pretty good today. It's above freezing. Better than it was last night. It's actually not too bad compared to being out last night freezing. It's gonna feel nice. Yeah, see, 35. That's gonna feel nice compared to last night. We just gotta find some water. One thing that sucks is I don't have power steering in this truck. Well, I got like half power steering. When I'm sitting still, I don't have any, but if I give it a little bit of gas, it has a little bit of assist. Sorry, let's go check another boat ramp. Like I said, if I have to, we'll back down next to the ramp where that mud is. But I should have backed in there while them guys were there, because they weren't pulling their boats out yet. Because I could have just backed in real quick, and then if I got stuck, they would have been there to pull me out. Kind of sucks because this is cutting into our fishing time. I'm not even. Hold up. I'm not even sure how to get to that other boat ramp. Let's see, that one. How do you get to that campground? Let's see. That boat ramp. I think we need to turn around. You know, if I would have known the water was this low, I would have brought my John boat. Because you can freaking drag that thing across the ground if you have to, you know? Yeah, I'm gonna turn around. Because the other boat ramp is all the way on the other side of that lake, like on the whole other side. And the parking lot for it, you gotta park like a mile away and walk back to the boat ramp. We're about to just freaking cast our lines, freaking forget the boat, and just cast out right here, you know? The only thing about that is my poles aren't really made for casting. Because one, I got line that's thick, 30 and 40 pound line, and they're not made for that. They're like for 15 and 20, so they don't cast that good. And they're trolling rods, which they're kind of flimsy. So they just don't cast good. Yeah, I know where the other boat ramp is, but it's like a mile walk to the parking lot. So we're gonna see if we can find this other ramp. And they're new ramps. Like, they built them in the past year or two. So I would think that the concrete pad is longer, you know, extends into the water deeper. I keep feeling this thumping and rumbling in this truck, and I sure don't like it. It feels like the four-wheel drive is locked in. You know when the four-wheel drive's locked in and you make a turn? Well, that's what it kind of feels like. And I don't know. I don't like it. That's why I don't drive this truck. I like driving my older truck. See, and that's another thing too. I always thought the gates were closed. But see, this gate's open to get in, but the gate's not open to get out. Well, automatic gate. Gate closes after. I hope it don't close after each vehicle. See, there's a boat ramp somewhere. Yeah, look at that camper. That's like a house. Look at that thing. Well, that side don't have all the windows, but the other side, it had all kind of windows and stuff on it. Yeah, I've never been back here ever, but I know there's a boat ramp somewhere. Oh, there it is. Better stop at the stop sign. My freaking license plate tags are expired, and they were in June. I can't remember if I renewed them and just didn't put the sticker on, or I just didn't renew them because I wasn't driving this truck. Ooh, I see water, y'all. Ooh, I see rocks. Ain't not looking good. Not looking good. Yep, this one ain't gonna work. I don't know. Let's see what's beyond these rocks. Nice long ramp, ain't it? Just not long enough. I don't know. I wish them rocks weren't so dang big. You know? Like, if them rocks were like those rocks, we'd be golden. There's always one big rock to freaking ruin it. Look. See that big rock out there? That's one I'd get my trailer hung up on. If it wasn't for that one big rock, I would try it. But that's right in the center. Because these are dry and, I mean, not ideal. Well, the other boat ramp is all the way over there. Well, the only good thing about all this is now I'll know. Next time I come out here, I won't have to be driving around playing musical chairs or musical docks. See, that's the thing too. Even if we could use this dock or this boat ramp, I don't see where you'd park at. You know? Come on, old girl, get up the hill. Yeah, I don't even see where you'd park. Because this boat ramp is for like the campers. Daily launch. Oh, daily launch ramp parking only. Right there, daily launch. But where? There's not enough room. I guess you could park on an angle, but it don't matter. We can't use that ramp anyways. Alright, let's go check out the other ramp. I'm surprised they don't have them big yellow things just blocking this whole thing off, you know. Yeah, I wish I'd have brought my John boat. We'd be in the water fishing by now. Here comes the duck hunters. Quack, quack. They must have not got any ducks. I didn't see any. I was talking to him earlier. Driving across the dam. Wow, them ponds are empty. Look, them are usually hatchery ponds that they keep fishing, and they're bone dry. There's a couple, well, 1, 2, there's like 5 or 6 back there that are still full. Dang, dude. He's got his mirrors extended all the way out like he's pulling a dang horse trailer. He about clipped my mirrors. There's probably other boat ramps too, like on the other end of the lake, but I don't know where they're at. I've never seen them. Ooh, look at that house. Somebody's got some money. Come on, Chuck, you can do it. Get up this hill. up this hill, get me to the boat ramp, and you can take a rest. Yeah, I feel like this boat ramp we're driving to is not going to be any good either. Because the way all the other ramps looked, it's very unlikely this one's going to be any different. Now I almost kind of wish I went on the Ohio River. We would have been in the water 2 hours ago. Well, that's not it. Buckeye Trail. I wouldn't have slowed down. I thought that was the dang entrance. Come on, get up the hill. You can do it, you can do it, you can do it. We're down to 3 miles per gallon right now climbing these hills. It doesn't help that I'm supposed to be running on 40 pounds of boost and I'm only going on 20. I don't remember being this far. We might be lost. Alright, no we're not. Park entrance. Park entrance. There we are, there we are. Oh, there's that restaurant that opened up. I was always wondering where it was at. Skyline Resort. Open to the public. Trailer dump station, it said, and it had a privacy fence so people can dump their poo in private. Okay, let's think. There's the beach. There's a new water park they just built. Check that out. All it was before was just a sandy beach the kids could play in. I'm looking forward to going down that slide. My kid, we was gonna go. They said they were opening up August, summer of 2024. And everybody waited and waited and waited, and it never opened. And then it turned into like a big joke. People were making memes and stuff, saying, you know, opening summer of 2030. But it did open the summer of 2024, but it was Labor Day weekend. It was open for 1 weekend, and then it was shut down for the year. Alright, here's the other boat ramps. Shoot. The parking lot you're supposed to park lot is like a mile away, but there's no one here. I'll freaking park right there. Although I shouldn't do that with an expired tag. Where's the boat ramp? What the heck? Am I missing something? I think we passed it. No power steering, you gotta love it, backing up. Oh, we're all jacked up, goodness gracious. You know what? We'll just pull over and walk. It's right there. We'll just pull over and walk. It doesn't look good either. I'll get my hat. And it looks muddy. Doesn't even look rocky. Shoot, the beach is the best place. Look at that. We could back right down into the beach. Probably get arrested. Kevin says thinking about going to the river. I might be turning around and going to the river. No, I'm here. We're getting in this water one way or another. Getting the boat in's no problem. Getting out, that's a different story. Yeah, this ain't gonna work either. Dang it. Look at them birds out there standing on ice. Some are floating and some are walking on the ice. See, if this was rocky, like all the other places, yeah, if this is rocky like all the other places, we could just back through this and back right into the water. But that's not rocky, that's mud. Look at the goose prints. Even the goose or geese, they even sunk. Look how deep bird prints are. So if a goose freaking sunk with, you know, webbed feet an inch, imagine what a truck would do. It sucks it's not rocky, because this is perfect to just back the boat out into, except it's mud. Yeah, look how low it is. Usually you swim off all this, these docks and stuff. Well, I know there's more ramps, but it's probably gonna look the same. We're going for it. We're going for it. We're going back to the original spot. If I'd have known we were gonna be doing risky stuff like this, I would have bought a come along and some steel cable, so I at least could winch myself out if I got stuck, you know? Yes. So far, every ramp we went to has been worse. Look at all that goose poop in the road. Good gracious. So far, every ramp we went to has gotten worse and worse and worse. The most promising ramp was the one we were at first. Oh wow, look at all them solar panels. I wonder what them are powering. I'm going to start out by saying I know I shouldn't launch my boat from where I'm going to launch it. I'm glad I got gas when I just stopped at this gas station. It said 138 miles to empty, but I was only getting 5 miles per gallon. But I didn't need gas. I could have got here and got gas on the way home. But I'm glad I did, because all this driving around, we would have been empty. Come on, get up the hill. Well, we're gonna go to this boat ramp. I'm gonna put my boots on and we're gonna go for it. I wish I had the tires that's on my other truck on this truck, because these tires, they're so crappy, I couldn't even tell you what the name of them are. But on my other truck, I have some Nitto grapplers. And them things dig. Let's try this again. All right, the hubs are locked. All right, here we go. Moment of truth. See, these duck boats been pulling in out here all day, but they're only little 16 to 18 foot aluminum boats. So far, so good. I need to make sure my hitch, I got the drop hitch on here, and I need to make sure that drop hitch ain't digging into the mud. hitch wasn't digging into the mud, but my handle to my trailer jack was. It's such a drop off how the trolling motor usually doesn't clear the bow rollers. That's not even a problem now because the boat is like this. wind. Holy moly. Good Lord. All this for a catfish. One thing I know is I didn't back the boat in nearly far enough. I was kind of scared to, but at first I thought the trolling motor was clearing the bow roller. It wasn't a problem. But that was only until, well, I was up on the trailer. As soon as I started lowering it down off the trailer, I had to lift the whole bow of the boat to clear that dang bow roller and winch gear. All right, oh, and I didn't load my stuff in my boat. Goodness. All right, y'all, I'm gonna end this. I'll be live here in like 20 minutes. I just realized that all my stuff in my boat, or in my truck that needs to go in my boat, I always put it in the boat before I back in. Well, I forgot. But anyways, I'll be live again in like 20 minutes.